Lesson 4.3, the role of technology in delivering the curriculum. So in this lesson, we will be focusing about the role of technology on delivering the curriculum. So the role of technology in the curriculum springs from the very vision of the Philippine Plan, which stands for electronic. Thus it is stated, an electronically enabled society where all citizens live in an environment that provides quality education, efficient government services, greater sources of livelihood, and ultimately a better way of life through enhanced access to appropriate technology. So this points to the need for an e-curriculum or a curriculum which delivers learning consonant with information technology and communication technology or ICT evolution. So in addition to this, to using technology, it is to deliver the curriculum. Schools can also use technology to support teaching and learning in a number of other ways. Like for example, teachers can use technology to create and deliver engaging lesson plans. It is to provide feedback to the students and to communicate with the parents and guardians. So overall, technology has the potential to transform the curriculum and make learning more accessible, effective, and engaging for all students. So this framework presupposes that curriculum delivery adapts ICT as an important tool in education while users implement teaching learning strategies that conform to the digital environment following a prototype outcome-based syllabus. This same concept is brought about through a vision for teachers to be providers or relevant, dynamic, and excellent education programs in a post-industrial and technological Philippine society. Thus, among the education goals desired for achievement is the honing of competencies and skills for a new breed of students, now better referred to as generation, competent in the literacies to the 3 R's, which is the reading, writing, and arithmetic, but influences more particularly problem solving, fluency, information access, and retrieval of text or images, sounds, video influency, information access, and retrieval of text, images, sound, video fluency, social networking fluency, media fluence, and digital creativity fluency. So the framework also envisions a future where teachers are facilitators of learning rather than simply transmitters of knowledge. Teachers need to be able to create learning environments that promote collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. They also need to be able to use ICT to support students' learning. So the framework is ambitious, but it is necessary if the Philippines is to prepare its students for the challenges and opportunity of the 21st century. So like for example, specific example of how ICT can be used to support the teaching and learning of the literacies identified in the framework. So the first one, we have the problem-solving fluency. In this example, students can use ICT to access and analyze data, collaborate with peers on problem-solving activities, and create and present multimedia solutions to the problems. So, instructional media may also be referred to as media technology or learning technology, or simply technology. Technology plays a crucial role in delivering instruction to learners. Technology offers various tools of learning, and this range of non-projected and projected media from which the teacher can choose depending on what he or she sees fit with the intended instructional setting. Like for example, will a chalkboard presentation be sufficient in illustrating a mathematical procedure? Will video Will a video clip be needed for motivating learners? So instructional media or media technology, learning technology, and technology are all different terms for the same thing. Technology plays a crucial role in delivering instruction to learners, and it offers a variety of tools the teacher can choose from depending on the instructional settings and the needs of their students. Like for the example a while ago, will a chalkboard presentation be sufficient for illustrating a mathematical procedure, but a video clip may be more effective for motivating learners or explaining a complex concept. Other instructional media that teachers can use includes number 1, the realia, second, models, third, we have the pictures and diagrams, and so on. So in this process, what ensues is objective matching, where the teachers decides on what media or technology to use to help achieve the set learning objectives. So we have the non-projected media and the projected media. For the non-projected media, we have the real objects, models, field trips, kits, printed materials, or books, worksheet, visual, like drawings, photographs, graphs, charts, and posters. Visual boards like chalkboards, whiteboards, flannel board, etc. And lastly, we have audio materials. While the projected media, we have overhead, transparencies, effect, projection, slides, film strips, films, video, VCD, DVD, computer, or multimedia presentation. Now, when we say projected, non-projected media, these are visual that do not need the use of equipment for projection. They are typically presented in print or on paper, and they can be used to supplement instruction, provide information, or engage learners. Now, when we say projected media, these are visuals that are displayed on a screen using a projector. Projected media can be used to present a wide variety of content, including images, videos, animation, and text. So, let's move on to factors in technology selection. In deciding on which technology to use from a wide range of media available, the factors in which to base selection are, first, we have the practically. So we must be practical in choosing, in selecting technology. First, we have the cost. So we will ask ourselves, how much does the technology cost? Second, we have the availability. Is the technology readily available to students and teachers? Another, we have ease of use. Is the technology easy to learn and use? And last, we have, of course, we need to consider the durability. Is the technology durable enough to withstand classroom use? Now we have appropriateness in relation to the learners. In this, we have the age. Is the technology appropriate for the age and developmental level of the learners? We have the learning style. Does the technology accommodate the different learning style of the learners? And last, we have the prior knowledge. Does the technology build on the learner's prior knowledge and skills? And we have the activity or suitability. Which type of activity is the technology suitable for the type of activity being planned? Learning, then we have the learning objectives. Does the technology help to achieve the learning objective of the activity? And last, we have engagement. Does the technology engage the learners to promote active learning? Last, we have objective matching. In objective matching, we have alignment with the curriculum. Does the technology align with the curriculum and learning objective? Next, we have assessment. Can the technology be used to assess student learning? And last, we have differentiation. Can the technology be used to differentiate instruction and support all learners? So those factors in technology selections is very essential. So the role of technology in curriculum delivery. It can easily be observed that technological innovation in the multifarious fields of commerce, science, and education is fast developing, such that it is difficult to foresee the technological revolution in the millennium inclusive for educational changes. However, technological changes in education will remain its impact on the delivery of more effective, efficient, and humanizing teaching and learning. But presently, we can identify three current trends that could carry on to the nature of education in the future. The first trend is the paradigm shift from teacher-centered to student-centered approach learning. The second we have is the broadening realization that education is not simply a delivery of facts and information, but an educative process of cultivating the cognitive, affective, psychomotor, and much more the contemplative intelligence of the learners of a new age. But the third, and possibly the more explosive trends, is the increase in the use of new information and communication technology, or ICT. We agree that technological changes in education will make a significant impact on the delivery of more effective, efficient, and humanizing teaching and learning. So the three current trends that you identified are all important and will likely continue to shape the nature of education in the future. So when we say paradigm shift from teacher-centered to student-centered approach to learning, in the traditional teacher-centered approach to learning, the teacher is primary source of information and students are passive receiver. However, in the student-centered approach, students are actively engaged in their own learning and the teacher acts as a facilitator and guide. Like, for example, like what we do now in 21st century education. So overall, these three trends are interconnected and are likely to continue to shape the nature of education in the future. For now, the primary roles of educational technology in delivering the school's curriculum's instructional program have been identified. First, we have the upgrading the quality of teaching and learning in schools. This can be done in a variety of ways, such as we have investing in teacher training and professional development, providing teachers with access to high-quality resources and materials, creating a supportive and collaborative school culture, implementing evidence-based teaching practices, and last, we have assessing student learning regularly and providing feedback to teachers and students. Now, we have increasing the capability of the teacher to effectively include learning and for students to gain master of lessons and courses. This can be done by, first, we have focusing on student-centered learning. We have providing differentiated instruction. We have using technology to enhance learning and creating opportunities for project-based. Broadening the delivery of education outside schools through non-traditional approaches to formal and informal learning, such as open universities and lifelong learning to adult learners. This is important because it makes education more accessible to everyone, regardless of their age, location, or circumstances. It is also provides more opportunities for people to learn throughout their lives. And we have the revolutionizing the use of technology to boost educational paradigm shifts that give importance to student-centered and holistic learning. So technology can be used to create more engaging and interactive learning experiences. It is to provide students with access to a wider range of resources and to support personalized learning. It can also be used to help teachers assess student learning more effectively and to provide feedback to students in a timely manner. So these primary roles are based on the framework of technology-driven teaching and learning called the TPAC, which stands for technological knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and content knowledge. So TPAC shows that there is a direct interconnectedness of the three components. Thus, in teaching learning process, a teacher should always ask and find the correct answer to the following question for every lesson. So for the content knowledge, we have what shall I teach? For the pedagogical knowledge, how shall I teach the content? And for the technological knowledge, what technology will I use on how to teach the content? So the technological knowledge, or the TK, this is the knowledge of how to use technology tools and resources to support teaching and learning. While the pedagogical knowledge, or the PK, this is the knowledge of how to teach effectively, including knowledge of different teaching methods, learning theories, and student assessments. And for the content knowledge, or the CK, this is the knowledge of the subject matter that is being taught. So TPAC framework is a framework for understanding how teachers can effectively integrate technology into their teaching. And it emphasizes that technology is not just a tool to be used in the classroom, but rather a way to transform teaching and learning. So this is the TPAC framework of Kohler 2006. That's all. Thank you.